Hey, what's up? It's Keith, and this is my Hello 2019 video. Haven't been uploading so much because honestly I've been really going through a lot of transformations, and it's been every minute, every hour, every day, every month for the last year and 3 months. So it's an interesting time. So I am at the Southern California Vipassana Center in 29 Palms. Way over there where all the clouds are gathering in the mountains. That's where I live, about an hour and a half, 2 hours from here, depending on which way you go and how much traffic's on the 10 freeway, or whether you choose to go behind the mountain in the desert. So Vipassana has majorly transformed my life. I did a lot last year with Vipassana, of sitting and serving, and sitting as doing the 10-day courses, serving as being a part of this institution. I don't want to talk too much about it except to just say that I've really found the linchpin to hold it all together. And I was like, what am I going to talk about in my 2019 video? Oh, and by the way, I do want to say, like, the few of you that send me messages and say, when are you going to upload stuff? It's not that I'm looking for validation or anything, but I do know that I have a blessed life, and I'm discovering some things, and it's kind of why I've started this channel 10 years ago. But thank you to you who messaged me on Messenger and direct message on Instagram and emails. There hasn't been a lot of you, but 5 or 6 of you means there's another maybe 20 of you that are wondering where I am and what I'm doing. So yeah, so like 10 years ago on May 10th, I started this channel, started regular blogging. Some of you know the story, because I've been a raw vegan, like Sproutarian, old school raw vegan, all my adult life. And I discovered new things that were outside of the boundaries of that, or not really boundaries, but just thinking of where you're just expanding. And that's what this channel is all about, of why I disappear. And it's just about human potential and being hungry to discover your human potential and not be content with a sort of consensus reality, to quote my friend John, and to step out of the matrix and really live up to your potential. But so anyway, so 10 years ago in a month, I kind of got started, like March of 2009, I started a friendship with Truth Calkins, and that developed into stuff where I really got into the high end of like really extreme nutrition and non-food, like nutrition technology and stuff like that, like grounding technology and zappers and all this kind of stuff. And I'd already done some of that stuff, like I'd done isolation tanks in the 80s, or flotation tanks, or whatever they call it, all that stuff. Always been interested in all of this. But man, this place here, Vipassana, prolonged meditations. Just to give you, like, I know I've already talked about Vipassana a little bit. So in February, I did my first course, completed course, after I walked away. Thank you to my spiritual ego. And amazing, the video I did, why I left Vipassana after 5 days, of where it was, got a lot of hits, and I took it down as soon as I completed my course. I couldn't even remember. It was such a good video too, but your spiritual ego, where sometimes you just gotta let go of stuff, right? So anyways, so in February I completed my first course, and then I got close with some Vipassana friends in my yoga sangha that I go to every day. Yoga's a big part of my life now too, and serious yoga, not like Western whatever yoga. Like I'm doing Ashtanga yoga, which is the root yoga, right? And so yeah, I have a few Vipassana friends there, and got close with them, and I very quickly integrated the Vipassana lifestyle, which is 2 1-hour sits a day, 1 in the morning, 1 at night. And it seems a lot, but boy, what a small price of time to pay for the large investment of how it gets your life together. So all that being said, that's enough. It's enough. And so I've been around some high-powered nutrition people, and now I've been around some high-powered meditation, spiritual practice people. There's people that say that, oh, you need to meditate 7 minutes a day, 15 minutes a day, be quiet. Fuck that. It's fucking bullshit. You need to meditate a lot. Like, doing this Vipassana lifestyle is the linchpin. So that being said, though, I know some high-powered or some high-level superheroes in the Vipassana world, and I see that they need the nutrition world, because they do. And then, well, certainly, if I'm given the choice between Vipassana or the high superhero, of course, a superhero anything would not be a superhero unless they were doing both. But anyways, high-profile people in the nutrition world, if I had to choose, I'd take Vipassana, because for one thing, in my case, like, I'm kind of stepping into like the early stages of preparing myself to become, aspects of periods of breatharianism, of turning on that pranic engine. So I've already switched on my pranic engine a little bit, and I encourage you. Last summer I was messing around with some stuff, and I've started climbing too, so it's not like I can buzz right into like not eating, because all of a sudden I'm in better shape than I've ever been. But back to the story. So I was just listening to Ray Moore a lot. You can search him out. He's a very famous breatharian and a very interesting kind of hipster rave culture looking kind of guy from Israel. But my little adventures into Vipassana, and I have to talk about Vipassana meditation when I'm a little more suited. This is the campus. Where was I? So the Vipassana that I've done, I've already switched on my pranic engine, in the sense that, and everybody has one, it just needs to be activated. And so with doing Vipassana, which is, like I said, the 2 1-hour sits and these regular 10-day meditations. And I can tell you, again, another digression, I just had a little bit of black tea, so I wanted to be on point, but a little scatterbrainy, eh? Yeah, so, where was I? I don't remember what I was talking about. Doing the 10-day sits. I did 2 last year, and just, this is the work I've been doing here, service, running a tractor here. Never thought I'd see my artistic life getting together with my construction life under the flag of Vipassana. But anyways, so with doing the Vipassana lifestyle, the pranic engine has shifted, because I'm way more active than I've ever been in my life, meaning I should be needing a lot of calories. And I kind of fast like a couple days a week, and I eat about 30 to 40% of what I used to all of my life before. So, go figure. I'm trying not to be egoic with any of this, ego. Like, definitely in all this world of people that are like stepping out of the matrix and have found something, they tend to get carried away. Like here at the Vipassana Center and this whole culture here, you have people that like, oh, I've sat 20 times, I've done a 20-day sit, I've done a 45-day sit, I've done, doing all of that stuff for ego it's okay, but it's not really a well-rounded place. So, in 2018, when I was in Sedona, I went to Sedona for my 55th birthday, and and also with Uranus moving into Taurus, I just wanted to be, which was like right on my birthday pretty much. It was May 15th, and that's a really big deal when Uranus changes, big shifts, big sudden changes, and I definitely had sudden change. And so I did a blended fast throughout the summer, right before I came to my second Vipassana session here with my friends. So remember that. I'm gonna digress. Second Vipassana session with my friends. So I do actually have a lot of friends now. I have a whole new group of friends. Yoga-based, Vipassana friends. And y'all know Keith was a big-time reclusive hermit. I still have that reclusive hermit side to me. But I love having friends. And all my friends before, I love them, but it's like the universe was waiting to give me all these new people that are my friends now, that actually, when I think of all the people, like, oh my God, I hate to say this, but a lot of my friends and people that I was associated with before were like, oh, what kind of like, what can you do for me, and love me, and la 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 la, and all this. And I really realized that all my new friends, they love me for me, you know, and that's a really big thing. But I wouldn't trade anything that any of my past. And the reclusive hermit Keith still lives in me, but he has friends now that he loves very much. Anyway, so second Vipassana set. So my friends John and Dan came here. They were serving my second course, which was really cathartic for me. And then we went to Sedona before, just like doing all that stuff, like, I don't know. So I met Truth, was in Sedona. I have had a lot of contacts with him. I'm probably going to send this video to him, a link, so y'all say hi to him in the comments. We're going to work together on some stuff. I've been a little bit distracted. He's living out in Tucson, and I'm really looking this year to pull everything together, like in this way that Vipassana is. Like so much of my life, just like little pieces of it, now it just seems as like one integral whole, you know what I mean? Anyways, Chiron is moving into Aries in about a week, I guess. Yeah. Chiron's a healer. Chiron's been in Pisces for the last 7 years, so everything that you've been trying to heal is either gonna like explode bigger in the next little while, or it's just gonna wrap itself up. And in my case, I feel blessed and it's wrapping itself up. And speaking of wrap up, trying to figure out what I want to do with this channel. I feel like I'm more legit. I've been talking about spiritual nutrition channel and stuff like that, and all of this is legit going back to 2015. Everything that's happening to me right now has to do with like ritual magic that I did in 2015 for the most part, going on a blended fast, getting really extreme, getting really spiritual. And wow, I'm somebody else. I dimension shifted. Like I'm in a different reality, a different possibility. All right, man. So that's it. You know the drill. So I'm Live Rockstar everywhere. I'm Live Rockstar on Instagram, YouTube. Support me by supporting my music. It's gonna be. I performed live. I had like actually one of my most successful gigs ever, and it had a lot to do with Vipassana. I hadn't performed in 1 year and 3/4. Total live improvisational electronic music, not the bullshit press play type stuff. Completely live, in the moment, electronic music. One of my best gigs ever, and my Vipassana practices would just really put me there. So my music, secondculture.bandcamp.com. Gonna be putting some new stuff up there very soon. A lot of changes coming up. Gonna try to be more regular on this channel. I've been kind of thinking about doing nice edited videos and stuff for this channel. Don't know about that yet, but I am gonna be more steady with getting stuff up. And I just haven't had the time, because I'm actually living a life. And we're gonna talk a little bit about veganism and all those vegan fails and everything and all of that. I should probably try to get that up sooner than later. All right, it's Keith. Bright blessings. Love you. Hope y'all are still interested in me. Kind of don't care if you aren't, because I won't know, except by the low hits on my whatever. But I know there's some of you that are really interested in what I got going on. I blended fasted 4 months of last year. Yeah, 4, maybe 5 months. Starting to blended fast on February 19th. All right, 15 minutes, 15 seconds. Peace out.